I'm not cheesing. What the fuck are you talking about? My face does hurt, though. Trump 2020 on a tombstone. Period. Watch it lag and you guys actually think I'm a Trump supporter. Because it lags out on a tombstone. I don't have the credentials to be a president. But it's an opinion. Why should it matter? Because if you support a homophobic, racist man, you don't deserve my respect. Who wants to control women's... Look, guys! Oh my God. If you don't support abortion and you don't believe in it because of your religion, okay, fine, great, don't get one. But you gotta understand that is your religion, yours. Boink, boink, not ours. Because trust me, I still got my little eggs in my stomach right now. If I were to get pregnant right now, that's what that baby's gonna be. Dead. And that's okay. If you don't support it and you're going to cancel me for it, I couldn't give $2. If you don't support abortion and you don't believe in it, congratulations, don't get one. But why are you going to decide what women get to do with their body? Pro-choice, motherfucker. If you're pro-life, oh my God. You're pro-life until that baby grows up to be a homosexual black baby or whatever. Then you're going to be pro-choice. You're going to disown that baby because of your religion. So go ahead, pro-life. But that means if that baby grows up to be a homosexual, you have to accept it. You still going to love that baby now? Didn't think so. I'm sorry. Any child that ends up in my stomach will be dead. I'm not having a baby out of my stomach. Sorry about it. That baby will be sucked out like I suck water out of a straw. Well, I agree with Trump because of my religion. What's wrong with that? What has Trump done that supports your religion? Man shall not lay with boy, meaning adults should not lay with children. Have you heard about the lawsuits? Did you or did you not? Love thy neighbor. Our neighbor is Mexico. Trump don't like Mexico. Trump want to block Mexico out. Love thy neighbor. He don't love our neighbors. The only neighbors he loves are the rich white people that he's like surrounding himself with. I'm Christian. Okay. My point exactly. Just because he lays his hand on the Bible don't mean he support it. So support Trump because of your religion, but you got to do some research before you understand why you should like someone because of your religion. Oh, get the Trumpies in here. I'd love to have a debate. I could go at this all night. So if Christianity says love thy neighbor, right? Love thy neighbor. My neighbors are women. And I was born a woman. I don't identify as a woman, but I still got a coochie and some tatas. So if that's your Christianity mind saying that I'm still a woman, love thy neighbor. I have a different way of expressing love. Physically. And if thy neighbor wants to love me back, right? 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 Why is it against the religion? But my parents said that gay is a sin. Then I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I'm sorry, but if all Christians, if being gay is a sin, I don't want to be in heaven. If being gay is like, you are now thou, not thou, here, there, go hell. Like, then I'll go to hell. But on a stripper pole like Little Nas, like, if all gays go to hell, let's have a fucking rager. Let's have a rager. But at the same time, I don't really believe heaven and hell, God, the devil. I believe in positive and negative. I believe in ghosts, which is like positive and negative spirits, energies you allow into your, life. But I believe in the universe. I believe there is a higher power, but I wouldn't name him God. And in the Bible, right? Where in the hell did it say that God was a white man? He had a dark-skinned skin tone, whatever, texture skin tone. Not once did it say that God, Jesus Christ, whatever, was a white man. So where in the hell did people start believing that white people should be above everybody because God and Jesus are white? Well, I told my parents I was gay and they told me it was a sin, so I became straight. LOL, I'm confused. It's okay, I was there before. You know what, fidgets? You'll learn one day, all right? You can be educated one day. It might not be like now because you're surrounded by your parents, but you'll learn one day. Just be open-minded. If anything, I think people of color should be superior. That's just... Actually, I feel like we should be equal. Because I'm sorry. Every person of color has a better culture than white people. I'm sorry. Hawaiians love their culture. Wow. Freaking Latinos, beautiful culture. You see them clothes that they wear at their festivals? Black people, so, like, every person of color's culture is so amazing. It's so amazing. The different types of food, white people, they got burgers. I mean, I like me a burger sometime, but like, you want to talk about white people culture? Why are you being racist? Here's my opinion about racism. Being racist means you are like oppressing a certain race, putting yourself above that race. This is just my opinion. I don't believe you can be racist to white people because they will always be superior. Always. And that's the shitty part about it. You literally said you think people with color are superior. I said POCs, people of color, their culture is amazing. I said we should all be equal. But white people will always be above every person of color. Superior to POCs. Are you mad because I said white people have no culture? That's the one thing you don't have. You have everything else. White people have culture, but it's not as cool as POC culture. Whatever you believe about white people culture, that's cool. But I never said. I said that POC, I corrected myself. I did say POC should be superior. But I corrected myself because I don't think anyone should be superior. I think we're all human and we all bleed the same and we're all on the same spinning rock. But it is true that white people will always be above, at the top of the food chain. Always. Always. And that's shitty. Feels weird being in this live now. Why? I don't hate all white people. I don't hate white people. I think that everyone should be equal. Same pay, same rights. Period. I don't believe all white people are racist. I don't believe that all white people are horrible, because I know some white people that are pretty fucking chill. I'm just saying, I'm adding the racist white people and the homophobic white people who think they're above everyone and they own things and they're like, go back to your own country. Like, you stole this land. This is not yours. You stole it. This was the Native American lands. So go back to where you're from if you want to pull that card. Just don't assume the white people that you see are racist. I don't believe anyone, any white person is racist until they say some racist shit. You know what I say? You know what I say? I don't believe, just like I don't believe all cops are bad, but unless they do some bad shit, you know? They think just because they got a badge and a gun that they think that they rule the world and they can kill black people, right? Cops are just doing their job, though. Not all of them. Not all of them. George Floyd, you heard about the big old protests happening all around the world because of George Floyd? Turn your hat backwards. They ain't taking you serious. Hold on. Yeah, because it says USA. Hold on. I'm going to put my beanie on. You are twisting my words. When did I ever say that just because they arrest a black person, that makes them racist? When did I say that? They killed George Floyd. Killed him. killed him. They put their knee on his neck, and when he said, "I can't breathe," they didn't move their knee. He didn't move his knee. They killed a black man. I am not saying just because they arrested black people, they're racist. You can arrest a white person, a Mexican person, an Asian person, like whatever. That doesn't make you racist. But when you do something like kill George Floyd, and there's also stuff in the background that proved that it was probably on purpose, that you should look up. That's racism. And there are many other names. Breonna Taylor. Like, I am not saying all cops are bad. I'm saying when they do something bad, they are bad. I'm sorry, but even if I was a cop and like I was arresting someone and had my knee on their throat, and they said they couldn't breathe, I'd lift my freaking knee. I'd lift my knee, especially if they're already in handcuffs. What is he gonna do? Just put your knee on his leg or something. He can't run away. Listen here, okay? We all live in fear, okay? Stop thinking this is about racism. It's about our concerns. Here's the thing. It is easier. Hold on. It is harder to become a hairstylist than it is to become a cop. Think that through. It is harder to become a hairstylist than to be a cop. Get that through your head. What, you think you get tased in the back? Oh, cool. So when people say defund the police, they're not saying, oh, take away all cops, like we don't need cops. They're not saying that. They're saying the foundation is what's fucked up and what we need to defund. Because they put all this money and time into people and they just throw badges at everyone. Oh, you passed a physical, you passed a test, cool. What about, did you pass the therapy session or something? Like, it's all so horrible. No one is saying take away all cops. Everyone is saying that the foundation of becoming a cop is so much easier than becoming a hairstylist. You gotta go years and years and years to get your certified hairstylist certificate, whatever, degree, whatever, but you go to police camp for what, like a few months, and then badge. Salute, you know? And here's the thing of your so-called Trump, right? There was this interview that really pissed me off. An interviewer asked Donald Trump, how do you feel knowing that your cops are killing black people? You know what he said? You know what this mother orange man said? He said, they're killing white people too. They're killing white people too. That's what he said. He knows his cops are killing people, but instead of taking claim that his cops were killing a bunch of black people, he said they're killing white people too. So you know your cops are killing people and you're doing nothing to talk about that. Crazy. I'm British, so I can't do anything about American cops. Period. Cops are not executioners. If you like Trump and are in this lab, let's be mutuals. Alright. Block. Goodbye, fidgets. You can find your mutuals underneath the Trump tag. Not in my live. I think it's just really important to educate people on this topic. Like, I come from a very assertive mindset on this situation. Like, I don't believe all cops are bad. I think that if you do bad things, you are bad. Yes. Like killing black people. Or being racist. Or, trigger warning, sexually assaulting. This story just makes me so mad. I saw the story of this trigger warning. This is a really big trigger warning. Trigger warning. I saw this cop who sexually assaulted this 16-year-old girl while she was in a jail cell. He sexually assaulted her. And whenever she tried to resist, he'd punch her in the ribs and he'd put her in handcuffs. And it was a white man, a white cop. And now they're trying to twist the story and say that it was in Africa is where it happened or something like that. In another country, it didn't happen. Or it happened in somewhere else, like it was a person of color cop. It was a white cop that did that. And there's a whole freaking video showing it happening. And it made me almost throw up. The fact that someone took advantage of a child and hit her whenever she tried to resist in your uniform that you swore an oath to protect and serve. You assaulted this child in a jail cell. In a jail cell. That is what you did. And the story is the child was a bad kid, whatever. So her mom called the cops to arrest her or something. And then this cop took advantage of her. Makes me sick to my stomach to think that these people think that they're so high and mighty just because you got a uniform. I can get that uniform at what's that place? A Halloween store. I could get your uniform at a Halloween store, and I'd probably protect and serve more than you will ever. This world is disgusting. But instead, I don't choose to ignore the bad. I choose to change the bad as much as I can. But also, I try to focus on the good in this world. Because if I just keep focusing on the bad, I think I'll just have a panic attack and I'll just hide in my room forever. My dad used to be in the police academy and is a veteran. Please don't shit on his service. Am I talking about your father? I'm not talking about your father. Unless your father has done something really bad and really horrible, I'm not talking about your father. Good for your father, and thank you for protecting and serving this country. I'm not talking about your father. You're talking about cops in general. I'm talking, oh my God, it feels like I'm talking to a wall right now. I'm talking about bad cops. When did I ever say all cops are bad? I can get your costume at a Halloween store, serve better than you. Talking about the bad cops. I can get my uniform at Party City and serve better than these bad cops. Bad cops. I am not shitting on all cops because I've seen good cops. I've seen very good cops. This is what happens when people only hear what they want to hear. Yeah. This is the first time you said bad cops in this life. Okay. Anyways. I like cops, so why don't you? Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's the same people. Okay, anyways. I got my earrings from Spencer's. Eat some food. My stomach is digesting. It's not growling for hunger. If y'all would listen, right? Open your ears up to what the words, noises are coming out of my mouth. Take that flag down. Aw, does it offend you? Aw, does it offend you? Oh, look how beautiful it is. Oh, look at all those. Oh, look at all those pretty colors. Look at it. Does this offend you? Tell your mom to hit me up whenever she's lonely. It's such a pretty flag to offend you. Have you not tasted the rainbow? She'll just spit on you? Oh, please. I know the flag is upside down. I just don't care to fix it. Anything else, Busta? It shouldn't even be a flag, to be honest. Oh, but it is. It very much is. And what can you do about it? Say it with me. Nothing. Is someone projecting? Is someone projecting? Are you mad at us gays because you might be a part of us? It's okay. I was homophobic once too. Don't worry. You probably think the LGBT is braver than the military. It's funny how you just somehow know all of my thoughts, right? There's some LGBT that are in the military. And that's powerful. They fight for a country that doesn't love them, but they're still in the military. Oh, I love women. I'm gay and I'm gonna be in the military. See? I'm sorry, am I taking all the women away from you? How are they braver? I'm talking about like coming out and shit. When did I say that we were braver? I think everyone in the military is very brave, but that also includes the LGBT. What about you? You support the military, you support the cops. What about the LGBT cops and the LGBT military? You support them? Because I'm pretty sure they got a flag flying around like this too. Sorry, I didn't leave any women for you to get after. I think that's why you're so mad at me. Why is this dude so intent on causing fights? Because that's what men do. Not all men, but that's what he does. I'm not talking about the LGBT and military. I'm talking about the LGBT alone. Okay, but I asked you a question. You still haven't answered it. I've answered all your questions. What about mine? What's the question? I asked you. You support the military. You support the cops. Do you support the LGBT military? Do you support the LGBT cops? Yes? Oh, then what's the problem? What's your problem? What's the problem with this flag? Because this counts for them too. I hope you know that. The rainbow, it counts for the people. Because they're in the military. You are one confusing person. You want me to take this flag down? Come over here and take it down. Even if you do manage to take it down, I'll just buy another one. Why should they have a flag though, but not in the military? Not you being so offended with pretty colors. I'm sorry, but my people, my community, get killed every day for just loving the same sex or being themselves. That's what my people do. Every day, there is an LGBT person who is killed because of who they love or being their true self. And it's not a choice for us. People in the military, no hate towards them at all. They go, they get killed, they fight for this country. And I appreciate all of them for that because I get to live in this country. Same with the military fighting a war. And exactly, they got a flag. We get a fucking flag. But the thing is, we're not traveling to like Iraq. We get killed in the US where we live, in our homes. You know? I'm not comparing at all. I'm just saying my people, my community get killed every day. The same as the military. For who they love. For who they love. And for being their true self. If you don't like the flag, just don't get it. Or get out of my life if you don't want to see it. I am still a top. I know, he wants me to take it out so he can have it. Go get your own. Look, let's not shit on the military, alright? Because the military, they do a lot for us. I'm just saying, you know, my people die a lot too. For just who they love. I use it as like an example. Military, support 100%. Fight. Go. Yes. I'm just saying that our flag shouldn't offend you. Our flag doesn't represent, you know, war or anything like that. And I'm not saying I don't support war, but I support the military. It in our faces. So is the American flag. American flag is in my face all the time. So are guns. Guns are in my people's faces all the time for who they love. You want it in your face? Here you go. Will that get you to leave? Okay, I think it's time for this person. Josh, man. Your name's Josh? That's why. It all makes sense now. Your name's Josh. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Joshua. Mr. Joshua. I think it's past your bedtime. It's nap time. I'm not the one shoving flags in her face. It's a metaphor. I will shove my flag up your booty. Metaphorically. Since it's a metaphor. I will shove my flag in your face. Look at the beauty. Look at it. Joshua. Joshua. Little Joshua. I know it's upside down. Leave me alone. Exactly. If you wanted my flag, all you had to do is say so. Anything else to say, Joshua? There's only one Joshua I like, and that is Joshua Bassett. Anything else? Joshy Poo? Are you blind? All right. Those are your last words. Goodbye, Josh. All right, Joshy Poo, that was horrible choice of last words. I would have picked something better. Gay rights, gay rights, gay rights, gay rights. Can you bully me? I'm not gonna bully you. Joshua will come out eventually. Don't worry. You love my flag? Oh, period. Now y'all saying bully us. Alright guys, I'm gonna go off now. That was enough energy and I might take a nap. So, goodbye. Rest in peace, Joshua. You are no longer allowed in my lives. So, goodbye. Gay rights.